Special Olympics Southern California changes lives through the power of sport, giving people with intellectual disabilities the chance to compete, to learn, to grow, and to inspire. Founded by Olympic gold medalist Rafer Johnson, Special Olympics Southern California develops self-confidence and physical fitness and also promotes inclusion of all people as productive, respected members of society. When started in 1969 with a handful of Special Olympic athletes, has now grown into more than 13,000 athletes from Bakersfield to San Diego. Special Olympics is the largest amateur sports organization in the world, serving almost 3 million people with intellectual disabilities in 180 countries.
Take a walk with me, and you can show me the world.
Special Olympic athletes are children and adults with intellectual disabilities who, like other athletes, love to run, compete, and do their best whether they win or lose. Our athletes apply this principle to their sport, and they also apply it to life. They exemplify the Special Olympics athlete oath.
Let me win.
If I cannot win,
let me be brave in the attempt.
Promises that we have made and bonds we will not break are always growing stronger.
Many people don't realize that Special Olympics athletes train all year long in 12 Olympic-type sports, and it's more than just a once-a-year event. And while the minimum age to participate is 8 years old, there is no maximum age limit. Many athletes continue with Special Olympics well into their 70s and 80s. The skills and lessons learned through sports are truly training for life, translating into success in school, the workplace, and the community. In fact, Special Olympic athletes are 5 times more likely to have jobs compared to the general population of adults with intellectual disabilities. The annual Summer Games Championships provide the opportunity for our athletes to shine. It's a culmination of a year of hard work, not only on the part of the athletes, but also the volunteers, families, and donors that help support Special Olympics. And it is here at Special Olympics' most visible event that you can see what a life-changing experience it can be for everyone. You'll see more hugs and smiles than you can imagine and feel a joy that's reached beyond the athletes who participate. Coaches, volunteers, families, and donors all benefit from the opportunities that Special Olympics Southern California brings into their lives.
Walking down the path of time, I'll hold your hand and you hold mine. We'll make it through together.
By supporting our athletes at events like the Summer Games and contributing your time and money, you can help make a difference and change lives, including your own. For more on how to get involved or sponsor an athlete, visit www.sosc.org.
Take a walk with me. You can show me the world. Patiently, we can make it better.
We're here at the Claim Jumper. What are we doing?
Well, tonight is our annual event called Tip a Cup, and this is...
You mean I have to give you tips?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Well, actually, it's not for me. It's for a very special cause. This is for the Special Olympics, and this is basically a big fundraiser, and we're here to get donations from the clients from the Claim Jumper restaurant in Buena Park. And what it's going for is to assist these fine young athletes that we have here with uniforms, equipment for their Special Olympic Games. And also, it's also the kickoff to the torch run, which comes up in a couple months.
June.
In June. Well, yeah, exactly. And that's the big event where we bring the Special Olympics torch from, I believe it's San Diego County, all the way up to Northern California, and it passes through all kinds of cities and counties and areas through here. So it's a lot of fun.
And the Buena Park Police Department is a big part of that as they come through the town.
You bet. Matter of fact, the Buena Park Police Department's leg is about 2 or so miles, and what we do is we run up and down up the streets to another location. We get the torch handed off to us from La Palma Police Department. We run our leg through our city, and then we hand the torch off to the Anaheim Police Department. So it's a lot of fun, and our SWAT guys, they're the ones that go out there and do the running with them. So hey, it's a lot of fun.
How fun. Now, we're with Officer Vu, who is one of the servers in the restaurant. So are you getting good tips? You doing good service?
Doing amazing right now. I mean, we had the lunch flow going on, and everyone was giving donations, so it turned out really good.
Now, you're not doing it all alone, right? You need some help.
Here's my partner, Christian. Christian's been with the Special Olympics for about 9 years now, so he's on his 9th year.
So you're making sure that she's doing the right kind of service for these customers, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are people thrown off when they see a police officer with taking an order and not doing your job out on the street?
Oh yeah, absolutely. People don't see us out here doing stuff like this, so it's surprising that we actually do things other than just go out and arrest people for crimes. We do actually support organizations such as Special Olympics.
This is a really fun event, isn't it?
We've been doing, like I said, we've been doing this for years and years and years. I can think of, I want to say we've been here almost 20 years for doing this particular event. And I come as often as I can. This is all volunteer for us. All the officers that you see here tonight, we're here on our own time. And so this is a great form of being able to volunteer our services back to the community. We are here at the local Claim Jumper restaurant in the city of Buena Park, and we're here for a great reason. It's the Special Olympics kickoff for their torch run, and we're here for the Tip-A-Cop event here at our city. And as you can kind of see, you'll probably see some shots here of a lot of our officers walking around the restaurant, and what they're doing is that they're collecting donations from people for the Special Olympics. And tonight I have Jennifer Purcell here, who is with the Special Olympics. She's actually a volunteer. This is about her second or third year that she's done this, and she's going to give us a little bit of explanation as to what's going on here tonight. So thank you, Jennifer.
Yes, not a problem.
So tell us a little bit about what the event's about here tonight.
All right, the event's about with Special Olympics. They don't charge the athletes, nor do they charge the parents for any uniforms or any equipment. So we come here to the Claim Jumpers and other locations to get donations.
How many restaurants are there within the county? Is this an Orange County thing?
Right now, I think just right now it's only Orange County, and I think there's about, I would say, possibly 10 they're doing today. They do them all at one time.
So it's restaurants throughout the entire county. It's not just Buena Park. It's probably other cities as well?
Yes, right now, tonight is just for Claim Jumper, and we do other locations as well besides Claim Jumper, but throughout the year.
What can you tell me about, do you know anything about the torch run that this is all affiliated with? I know officers get to go running there. So can you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, that's for the torch run is for athletes and coaches will run with you guys. And usually it starts about a week to a week and a half before the summer games, which the summer games are June 9th and 10th. I think it's June 9th and 10th.
Okay.
And that's what we all run together. We'll take different spots because it starts at one county and then goes across, I think it goes across all the way pretty much across the Southern California.
I know that there's a lot of police agencies that participate in that as well too. I think our SWAT guys do a lot of the running with the athletes as well too. That's always a lot of fun. Does it raise good money for the athletes?
Definitely, and then when we're do the Tip-A-Cops, we give out the T-shirts so a lot of people know and understand what's going on when it's happening. But yeah, definitely.
I seem to remember that last year we did pretty well here as far as donations. I want to say that we were pretty high up in the county, weren't we?
Yeah, definitely, always.
Okay, cool. And that money is used to facilitate uniforms and things like that.
Uniforms, equipment, and anything else that the athletes need, since it's everything is a donation, so we don't charge it.
And how many years have you been participating in this?
This is probably my 9th year.
Oh, wow.
I've been a coach, yeah.
Okay. And do you enjoy everything? Is it sorry about that, a lot of fun doing what you do?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's very rewarding, yes.
Sounds good. Well, we're going to go try to track down the chief of police here a little bit and see what kind of comments he can give to us regarding this event. And again, we're excited to be here. We're back out at the Claim Jumper restaurant for the Special Olympics kickoff run, or kickoff event for the Torch Run coming up in June. And I have with me Chief Corey Sinez. And Chief, tell me a little bit about how this builds up good community relationships with the local businesses.
Well, we've been doing this for many years, and Claim Jumper's been so gracious to sponsor this event at their restaurant. And you know, it just brings people in and gives us an opportunity as a police department to interact with our community, and also the Special Olympians. And really, this is all about the Special Olympians, to help raise funds for them to be able to go to the Special Olympics, to buy them uniforms and transportation, those kinds of things. So it gives our officers an opportunity to kind of have a good time with them, and at the same time interact with our community and do a little fundraising.
This is probably, I know you and I have done this probably a number of years. I'm trying to think of how many years have we done this together?
20 plus years, I would say.
It's probably been that many, and I don't think, as far as I know, we've spilled any food on any people, right?
We haven't spilled any food on anybody. We have dropped a few plates and glasses, but for the most part, we've done a pretty good job of serving the community.
Right. As a matter of fact, we're going to probably be talking to some of the patrons inside here and asking them how they're liking it. And have you gotten good positive comments from the community at large as far as the public?
We have, and we see the same people coming to these things all the time, and they're happy to come out and be able to donate to a good cause and be able to just have a good time tonight and enjoy a good dinner here at the Claim Jumper.
And I think we also do other tip-a-cop events too at other local restaurants as well. Are those just as successful?
They are, but it seems like the Claim Jumper is the place to go, and I know they're doing similar events throughout the county at other Claim Jumpers tonight. So our job as Buena Park is to do the best we can and beat some of these other cities out.
As far as I know, we talked about this a little earlier, was that I think we were probably one of the higher restaurants in Orange County last year. Do you think we might be able to beat that this year?
That's the goal. Let's do it.
Good deal. Thanks, Chief.
Thank you.
Okay, we're back out here again at the Claim Jumper, and as you can see, it's been getting pretty busy here. A lot of customers coming and going. They're doing a really, really good job inside. The athletes are getting lots of donations, and everything's going really, really well. We've talked to a whole bunch of people already, but we thought we would grab a couple of customers and ask them what their experience was and how they enjoyed it. And we have Dawn and Edith Piantoni here tonight, and they're going to tell us a little bit about their experience. So, what brings you here tonight, guys?
We're here to support Tip a Cop for the Special Olympics.
Wonderful. And have a little bit of dinner too, right?
Oh, that was the best part. Yeah.
What'd you have for dinner?
I had a salad bar and a big, huge potato soup chowder. Yummy.
We know what Edith had. Don, did you have something as good too?
Well, I had the salad bar also, but I had the tortilla soup.
And it was probably just as delicious.
Top of the line.
Okay. So you see a lot of the customers here tonight, and they're making their donations. What do you guys think about this whole program? What do you think? How do you think it affects everybody, and is it for the better?
Well, we thoroughly support the Special Olympics because it's probably the best thing the police department does every year, between the Tip a Cop and the Torch Run.
Now this is a little bit of a clarification. We don't put this on. The Special Olympics folks put this on. And we're just here to help out and to facilitate. But, yeah, you're right, though. These guys are wonderful people, though. Does it look like there was lots of people inside doing their donations and such?
It was quite busy, yeah. It's starting to pick up now that the dinner hour's here.
And that the sun's going down, so probably more people will be coming in. Now, you guys have been coming here for a number of years, I think, for this particular event, haven't you?
Yes.
We don't think we missed a year in the...
Not yet.
And as we talked with Chief Sinez, too, I believe this is like easily our 20th year for doing this. So it's probably safe to say that you guys have been here for 20 years as well?
He's been here for 20, and I've been here for 19.
Oh,
so
there you go. Well, like I said, we had a great time here, and we appreciate you guys coming out and taking care of our Olympics with us.
Thank you.
I know who to look at, Mark or you.
Either one, it doesn't matter. Hi, we're back out here again. We have Sydney again here, and Sydney's mom. Sydney's mom's name?
Teresa.
Teresa. And we also have a very special guest here. This is Cleo. And Cleo is a special service dog. And I believe it belongs to you, Sydney. Is that right?
Oh, yes.
Is it? Now, tell us a little bit about Cleo.
Oh, boy. She's my friend.
She's your friend.
And she's also my sister.
She's your sister, okay. How old is Cleo?
She's 8.
She is 8 years old. Plus 2.
Oh, 10 years old.
10 years
to be
old.
exact.
And she's your special friend, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh, she is a wonderful dog. What kind of a dog is she?
She's a lab. English lab, I should say.
English lab. How beautiful. And does she sleep up on your bed at night? No?
No.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's ask Mom here what's going on with the dog. Can you tell us a little bit about Cleo?
Okay. Well, we've had Cleo for how long? Said 8 years. She, as well as an emotional support, she helps Sydney with sensory integration issues. So, just having her around for Sydney to pet and to love on, sort of helps her decompress and calm down. And she also travels with me to school twice a week too. So my 4th graders get to benefit.
Okay. And now, obviously, some special training goes on with this dog. Is that correct?
Oh, yes. We got Cleo fully trained from Canine Companions for Independence, and they're based in Oceanside. So she was fully trained. We did have to spend 2 weeks training with her together after they matched their personalities.
Okay.
And then we got to bring her home. So I had very little work to do.
Well, she's a beautiful dog. It's like I said, it reminds me of a puppy that I had many years ago. But it's a gorgeous dog, and it's wonderful that Sydney's got a nice companion. Okay. Thanks for taking the time for us. I really do appreciate it.
We're with David Armendariz, the regional director of the Special Olympics. This is a wonderful event.
It really is. We so enjoy these evenings, and I really want to thank Buena Park PD for partnering with us. Our athletes look up to the officers, they're heroes to them, and the fact that they get to go out and partner with them, be in the community together, that's a really powerful partnership, when they're out here in the restaurant, and our athletes get so much out of it to be in the community. So we want to thank Buena Park for making this happen.
And the kids, too, they must really enjoy it, being able to work with the servers, which are the police officers, and have all this fun time.
We really like for them to get out in the community, interact with people, develop their social skills and communication skills, and be able to talk about what Special Olympics means to them.
Why are the Special Olympics so important to you?
It is one of the most inspiring and joyful things I've ever done in my life, to see the value, to see the growth and the confidence that our athletes get, and even beyond that, what it means to the parents, to be able to have the ability to and the opportunity to root for a loved one and to see their growth. So that's what Special Olympics really does. We use the power of sports to foster their personal development.
And everybody turns out so great here.
Yeah, they do, and it's a great time to connect with everyone. I see parents and coaches and athletes, and it's a big sense of community. So, yeah, a lot of joy.
What a great event. You get to eat, you get to give money to the Special Olympics, you get a whole bunch of smiles, and it goes to a great cause.
Yes, this is by far one of the best events that we participate in each year. And we do a lot of community relations type of events like this. But it is just it's so rewarding. It gives you that really good, feel good inside type of feeling. Just to be able to walk around and really intermingle with these Special Olympics, because they are just such great people. So it is definitely one of the highlights of the year.
Well, with that, if you have any questions about tonight's show, you can call the Buena Park Police Department at 562-3901. Now, if you're bummed that you missed this event, then you aren't following the Buena Park Police Department on Facebook or Instagram or even Twitter, because I know it was there, and they could have come here and tipped you guys and donated to the cause.
Well, you know what? We can probably put some sort of a link on the website, too, that if people are still interested and weren't able to be here tonight, that they might be able to click onto that link and maybe go online to be able to make a donation as well.
Awesome. With Sergeant Mike Lovchick, I'm Jane Cameron. Thanks for watching.